Hey, it's Connor, and I'm here doing the final demonstration for John, Adam, and I's project. So, we got the game pulled up here. I already loaded it, so there wouldn't be an insane wait time. We have a really long load time right now because each skeleton loads 5 animations into it, and there's 2 skeletons. So, if you hear in the background right now, John has implemented some nice music. This music's from Evangelion. And then if you press M on the keyboard, it will allow us to switch tracks to a Fire Emblem Fates song. So if you press 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the keyboard, it will let you select different units. 1 for sword, 2 for lance, 3 for axe, and 4 for magic unit. We implemented some sprites of our own, but ultimately I didn't have the time to implement all the sprites. So the sword unit here on each team, as you can see, was drawn and animated by me using After Effects and Photoshop. Let me just turn down the in-game music here a little bit. The Lance unit, the Axe unit, and the Magic unit are all from Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a mobile game on the phone created by Nintendo Intelligent Systems. We didn't make these sprites, but I did take the sprites and then I animated them in After Effects, and I was able to get a sprite sheet for each of them. We have some other characters that we didn't end up using, but this is what the Axe unit's sprite sheet looked like, and this is what the unit that I actually drew from scratch and then made the sprite work for looks like. We also made all the textures by ourselves. John implemented the method, so we were able to use small textures to create maps based on the color, such as you can see here. And that lets us really quickly change the terrain and update it to how we want it to look. So pressing N will switch the teams, and as you can see right here, it flies out with a we got a billboard here that flies out and changes depending on which team is currently loaded. So let's get into some combat here. So combat only happens if units are overlapping right now and if they're on opposite teams. So this red skeleton sword unit will attack this blue unit, and when we actually go to combat, you'll see that the red skeleton here is going to play back its attack animation, and that the blue skeleton is going to play back the hit animation. And above each character, we have the health that draws out for how many health points they have left. They're not equal. Each unit starts out with a different amount, and the blue below the character's health displays how many moves that character can take in that turn still. Combat is done through some calculations. We have hit rates up here, and then we have damage. So we use a random number generator each time combat starts to see if the unit hits. If the unit hits, then it does that amount of damage to the health, and the health gets updated. If a unit has 0 health, it's removed from the game board. We also have some debugging tools to let us go between combat scene and animation scene whenever we want. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, really. We did most of what we wanted to do with the game. We're all pretty happy with it, I would say. So I think that's all. Thanks for watching the video.